Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So the Heartland Season 14 season finale is tomorrow night at 7 on CBC and CBC Gem. I am super excited, but I'm also super sad because it is the season finale, which means there's going to be no Heartland next week. But oh well, let's focus on the season finale and how great season 14 has been. And make sure that you stay until the end of the video to find out how Ty could be making an appearance in the season finale of Heartland Season 14. But I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the trailers and promos that we've gotten for the season finale and kind of talk about what I think we could see in the Heartland Season 14 season finale. So, going by all the trailers and promotional footage that we have gotten for the season finale of Heartland, it really seems that this episode is really going to set up season 15. Let me explain what I mean by that. So Heartland season 14 was all about Ty's death and Graham Wardle's departure from the show. And I know that upset a lot of people, but I really think that season 14 did a phenomenal job with giving us character development for all the rest of the main characters of Heartland, like Amy, Jack, Lou, Georgie, Quinn, and even Katie and Lindy, in my opinion. We got to learn more about their characters, especially Katie, and I'm hoping as the seasons progress that we do get to see more of Lindy's character because she is Ty and Amy's daughter, so it would only make sense. Now, when it comes to the season finale, I think that what we're going to see in this episode is that Lou and Mitch are not going to get married. Now, I have said this in every single video I've talked about this topic. Lou and Mitch are not right for each other, okay? And the discussion that happened in last week's episode where Mitch was talking about wanting to have kids, and then Lou was like, well, that chapter of my life is kind of closed. Like, I don't know if I want to have another kid. Like, I already have 2 daughters. Like, that chapter of my life is kind of closed. I don't know if I want to, like, revisit raising another child. I think that discussion is going to come into play again in this episode. And then in the, I think it was the first look for this episode, we saw that Peter RSVP'd that he's not going to attend Lou and Mitch's wedding. And in the episode summary for the season finale, it says that Lou is surprised by her emotional reaction when she finds out Peter is not going to be attending her upcoming wedding. Again, I will say, it says Lou is surprised by her emotional reaction when she finds out Peter is not going to be attending her upcoming wedding, and she is forced to come to a realization about their relationship. Now, what does it mean by their relationship? Well, in my opinion, it means Lou and Peter's relationship. I think the realization that Lou is going to come to is that she still has feelings for Peter. I mean, why wouldn't she be surprised by her emotional response? Why does she have an emotional response at all when she finds out that her ex-husband is not coming to her upcoming wedding if she doesn't have some kind of feelings for him still? And again, I think that the discussion that Mitch and Lou had in the last episode of Mitch wanting to have kids and Lou being like, well, you know, I don't know, I already have 2 daughters, like, Georgie's a young adult now, Katie's, you know, however old she is, and I don't know if I want to have kids again. I think that is definitely going to come into play, and Lou's going to realize the guy that I still have feelings for, Peter, is the father of my children. Why am I getting married to someone else? That is just my opinion. I think Lou's going to come to the realization that I wouldn't be upset by this if I didn't have feelings for Peter still. That is just how I'm reading it. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. I know that there's a lot of people that want Lou and Mitch to get married, and I know that people that still ship Lou and Peter are not that many, to be honest, anymore. I know that I'm one of the few people, I think, on social media and in the Heartland community that still want Lou and Peter to get together, but I still think that Peter is the best one for Lou, and that is not going to change, and I think that this episode is really going to set up the future of Lou and Peter's relationship and them possibly getting back together. Now, I'm going to talk about what everyone wants me to talk about, Ty making an appearance in the season finale. Now, obviously, guys, Ty died in season 14, episode 1, in the opening 2 minutes. You know, they just, surprise, it's Heartland again, but oh wait, you're not going to be happy because Ty died in the first 2 minutes. Enjoy. No, but in this episode, I think that Ty is going to make an appearance, but he's not back. Ty's not back to life. This is not the MCU. Characters just don't come back to life. Ty's gone. Ty's dead. I'm sorry. I know that there's a lot of people that are upset by that and angry, but I really think that Ty is going to show up in this episode, and let me explain how and why and how it is even possible, since Ty's character did die earlier this season. Now, throughout season 14, we have seen Amy imagine Ty. We have seen her dream about Ty, and that Graham Wardle has made appearances in season 14 as kind of Ty's ghost when Amy is imagining or thinking about Ty or dreaming about Ty. I think that that is how it's going to happen in this episode. And we do know that Amy comes across Ty's old jumping ring that he made for her in season 1 in this episode, and I still don't know how I feel about that, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens and how it comes into play in this episode. But I do think that Amy is just going to simply imagine Ty being there, or dream about Ty or something like that. And there is a scene in the extended trailer for season 14 where Ty does appear, and it's a scene that we have not seen so far in season 14, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I could be wrong about that, but I'm like 80% sure that we have not seen this scene in this season so far, so that could be how Ty appears one last time. And honestly, guys, I just think it'd be really, really great if Graham Wardle's final appearance in Heartland is in the final moments of the final episode of season 14. I think that that would be one fantastic writing, and it would be a great way to honor Graham for his dedication to Heartland for the past, arguably 14 years. And I just think it'd be really a great way to end the season if we did get to see Ty one last time in the final moments of the final episode of season 14. And I think that it would make a lot of Ty and Amy fans happy. I think if we got to see them together one last time, whether that be in a dream or Amy's imagining it or flashbacks, who knows, maybe some scene that we haven't seen in the season that took place in the past, when he was still alive, and they're just showing it to us now. But either way, I think that the best way to end this episode, end this season finale, would be to see Ty one last time, for Graham Wardle to make one final appearance in Heartland. And yeah, I think that would be great, and I think it would be a great way to end the season with seeing Ty one last time, and with Graham Wardle making one final appearance in the show. But that is all I have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.